All right, welcome to this video. All right, if you followed previous video, you are going to know that this is the place we stopped earlier on video editing. All right, in the previous video we talked about how to cut off some areas, some unwanted areas from your video, right? Maybe the areas where you have made mistakes. Of course, you don't want the mistakes to remain in your video. I told you how you can be able to cut them off and trim your video. All right, so what you are going to be doing in this particular video is to add transitions to those areas that you have cut off and other necessary places that you wish to add transition to make sure that your video looks attractive and engaging. All right, so let me play this video.
Hello. That a lie has been an office for a long time does not make it.
All right, so if you followed us, you know that this is the place that you have cut off. There's something we cut off here, which is this truth. If you read what is displaying, you're going to see that truth was not spoken because you have cut it out in the previous video. So what we are going to do is to add transition to this place. You know, this place. Okay, you see that as I click on it, it brings me to transitions. All right, so once you click on it, look at this side, we also cut off. When you click on it, it will bring you to add transition. But let's start with the first one. All right, to add transition, this is what you do. Even if there is no place that you have mistakes, that you cut off something, you can still add transition. Okay, let me show you an example. Let's say you want to add transition here.
Hello. That a lie has been an office for a long time
does not make it.
Does not make it.
Actually, this is the place that transition is supposed to be. All right, but let's click on it. Okay, let me just show you. Let me just cut. There's nothing to cut here, but let me just show you. If you want to add transition here, maybe you did not make any mistake at all, but yet you want to add transition. So what you want to do is to just, when you come here that you want to add transition, just click on edit. You can see the icons are the lower chambers. You are going to see all these icons. Click on the first one that says edit. When you click on it, you click on split. Once you click on split, that play that you have splitted is qualified for transition. So you just click on that middle, that white sphere. Click on it. When you click, all these things are transitions. You can select any transition. Let me show you a sample. Play it. You see the transition that it took now. This two is transition. So all these things are transition. All right, all these things are transition. You can actually pick anyone. So let me pick okay, the kind thing is much. So now this place where you have this place that you see I'm dragging now, this place where you have seconds, it's what controls the length of the transition. If you want the transition to stay for long, you take it, you drag it to the end or to the middle. But if you want it to just come immediately and disappear, you take it maybe you can do it 0.2 is okay to make it fast. It's too small. Okay, let me choose this one. Then you choose good. Then play it.
That a lie has been an office for a long time does not. That a lie has been an office for a long.
Now, if you watch, you are going to see that after adding this transition, the other side was not, it did not speak to end. That is why if you are making your video and you want to add transition at the end of the whole thing, you must not be that fast. If you must regulate this thing from when you are making your video. Is that okay? If you know that this side you will add transition, make sure you take some time before you enter the next phase of what you are saying. Is that okay? So of course you've seen how we have added this transition, but let me show you from the very first place we've cut off the initial time. So click on it. Now we have different kinds of transition. We have basic, we have camera transition, we have effect transition, we have social media transition, we have background transition, we have slide transition, we have mask transition. All right, let me show you social media transition. Social media transition is this one. You have likes, you have, look at it, you know, this is transition also. So I can just drag this in there. You see, that is also transition. Let me show you this one. Okay, don't forget, these things need data actually. So all this transition, your data needs to be on so that it can load. So all right, let me apply. Let me click on good so that you see how it look like.
Not make it. You don't want to do something.
You see that?
Not make it. You don't want to do something.
All right, you can see that transition. Let me also put here. Let's go to social media again. Let's choose this. Okay, the length is a bit.
Everyone.
Let me play it from beginning so that you can see.
Hello. That a lie has been in office for a long time does not make it. You don't want to do something because it is popular or because everyone that it is popular does not mean it is proper.
Let's also cut here.
Everybody is doing it.
Let's cut here and add another one. Okay, you click on the middle at the middle. Let's go to effect. Okay, yeah, let's go to effect. You can use this.
Everybody is doing it. That everybody is doing it.
You can see that effect. Also look at this one.
That everybody is doing it.
This too is effect. So, but you have to be careful how you use them. All right.
That everybody is doing it.
You can, all these things are effects, but let me use this.
That everybody is doing it.
All right.
That everybody is doing it. What's doing?
All right.
You need to be careful.
So you can just keep cutting and adding transitions. All right. Keep cutting and adding transitions. But like I said earlier, the place that you want to add transition, make sure the place you want to cut and add transition, make sure you leave space while making your video. Make sure you leave space in between. Don't be too, if you want to add transitions, then if you're making your video, you don't have to be too fast. All right, when you get to the areas that you want to add transition, give a little bit space that it is going to take for that transition to fade out. I hope you understand, because if you are too fast, it means that transition is going to cut off some of the things you said. If you watch out, it's almost happened here, though it was not too obvious here. All right, because some of these places I did not propose to add transition. I just created transition there because I want to show you example. All right, so while you are making your own video, make sure you take your time, calculate the areas where you want to put transition, calculate it before making your video, so that when you get there, you take a little bit time out at the middle before entering another phase of what you are saying, so that if you add transition, it is going to rhyme, it is going to you understand what I said. It is going to be very, it is going to go well. It is not going to cut off some things that you said. All right, so that is just how you can add transition to your videos. All right, so the next thing we are going to talk about in the next video, we are going to talk about how to add both how to add effects, sound effects. I don't want this video to be more than 11 minutes. All right, so in the next video we are going to talk about how to add nice transition effects. You know, this effect, if they just move like that without transition, is going to be okay, but it will be fine if it is a play that you have proposed that there should be transition. It is good that it takes effect, sound effect actually. All right, and there are sound effects that fit each transition, and that is what I'm going to be showing you in the next video, and much more that I'm going to be showing you in subsequent video. So if you want to see much video like this and learn more and know every single thing that you need to know about video editing, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. All right, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to all, so that anytime I post the video, you are going to see it and watch and improve. Keep improving till you become expert in video editing. All right, thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.